if anybody tells you that putting water in your whiskey is wrong, you can just ignore them. You can just ignore them because
you've heard it here.
That's right.
From the horse's ass's mouth, or the horse's mouth. Right? Coming to you somewhat live from the Beer to Whiskey Studios, high atop Barley's Tap Room on Washington Street in glorious downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of It's Just Bourbon. I'm here with my good buddy, Big John Richards, who is actually our beer whisperer here at Beer to Whiskey, but he's got a great palate, and I love drinking bourbon and whatever else we can lay our hands on, actually. So here we are, and today we've got a bourbon that I was totally unfamiliar with up until about 3 or 4 months ago, called Chicken Cock. And one of the reasons why I wanted to feature it on Beer to Whiskey is I just wanted to say chicken cock.
I mean, no chance of a double entendre there.
Yes, it's just chicken cock. Repeat it after me. Chicken cock. All right. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what appendages chickens have. I know there's some kind of waddle thing, or there's stuff. I don't know what. I have no clue. But
this one's self-explanatory.
Chicken cock.
Yep.
It's 90 proof, which means that it's not shouldn't be real hot. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I've already had it, and I know it's not real hot. It's a collaboration of Bardstown Bourbon Company and the Grain and Barrel Spirits in Bardstown. And these two have gotten together. They have reproduced this bourbon that was actually established in 1856 in Paris, Kentucky. And its major claim to fame was it was the house bourbon at the world famous Cotton Club in Harlem during Prohibition. This is the main bourbon they poured there. And in 2011, somebody came along and bought whatever the recipes and whatever. And in 2017, it was released as an 8-year-old bourbon. This is not 8 years old. This is at least 4 years old, but we'll see. And
support it.
Yep. Mash bills: 70% corn, 31% rye, 9% malted barley. Price is somewhere between $50 and $60 a bottle. All right. I always, when I think about bourbon, I know there are people who like big, high-proof bourbons because they think they're more complex. And to some extent, yes, they are. I like something that's a little more mild, typically. And if I get one of those big complex things, I'll put a little water into it to simmer it down. But I like this right out of the bottle. And so, John.
Shall we?
Text Miss Lily.
Smell that corn chips thing right out of the gate. And there's definitely some vanilla, some like brown sugar too going on there.
1853 is when they first produced this recipe. I don't know if I said that. Am I repeating myself? I could be.
I don't think so. He did. I zoned out.
Which wouldn't be the first time for you.
Not at all. That is really good. There's a bite to it, but it doesn't burn, it just has a little bite. And then it's definitely got those big butterscotch and toffee notes right up front. It's not super, super complex, but it's smooth and it's really drinkable. It's very tasty.
And it's a bourbon.
And it's a bourbon. It is what it is.
Caramel, butterscotch, vanilla.
Yeah. Don't overthink it.
It's just bourbon.
It's just bourbon. All right, I'm gonna put my 2 drops in this one too. And we've said this multiple times. This is a very valid trick you can do at home. And I was thinking about it because just a second ago, before you started watching this video, we did a tequila segment too. But I was talking with a tequila distributor expert, because she sells the stuff, and was talking about the two drops out of an eyedropper thing with the bourbon. She was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. You definitely have to do that with whiskey, with bourbon, with any of that stuff. But you don't put any water in a tequila."
You do not do that with tequila.
So we didn't. But here we did.
Because we follow orders.
We follow orders.
We do follow orders.
And it's a different product. I learned a long time ago that putting a little bit of water into your bourbon or into your whiskey is a taster's trick, and it brings it down to what they call a tasting strength. And they're looking to bring their whiskey down to like 33%. So it knocks all the ethanol edge out of the nose and off the back of it so that you can taste what's going on in there. So if anybody tells you that putting water in your whiskey is wrong, you can just ignore them. You can just ignore them because
you've heard it here.
That's right.
From the horse's ass's mouth, or the horse's mouth. Right?
Hold on, carry the one. I gotta taste this now with the water in it. And you'll be amazed how much difference 2 drops of water in your whiskey will do.
It does make a big difference. Occasionally not for the best, but usually it does smooth it out a little bit.
We've run into a couple where
yeah,
it's been, it's like, well, this is probably a better whiskey before we put the water in it. This one shines with a little bit of water in it. Wow, that really, really not. There is no rough edges left at all.
Yeah.
After two drops of water in there. It's just honey and toffee and butterscotch and smooth. That's silk with those 2 drops of water in it.
Silky smooth. A baby's bottom.
A baby's bottom.
Thigh of a virgin.
With a cigar.
With a cigar. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah. We have more information.
We do.
More information.
We could go on all night.
Yeah, and probably will.
Only we're going to spare you because we're not going to put you through it all.
It's going downhill from here, guys.
Yeah. This is like shoot 12 or something for us.
This was a lengthy day.
It was a long day.
This was a lengthy day.
And the reason being, John is going to Germany for a month.
I mean, Lacunas. What?
Yeah. He's going to Germany. He's going to Germany for a month to visit some breweries and get behind the scenes, get a peek behind the curtain, talk to some brewers, do those sorts of things. And he's going to come back brimming,
right,
with beer information. And all I can say is, John, Godspeed.
Drink to that.
Yeah. So damn lucky. See you next time.